Right, I'm doing a little experiment today. I thought I'd do a card up for my Rolodex. I only usually do the one a month now, and the sort of theme for this month is texture. So this was a piece of card that I embossed with a 3D embossing plate or 3D embossing folder, and just cut it up to the size I wanted for me Rolodex. And I think, oh, I'll do something with this. Now, I've got this stuff. It's called Watercolour Ground. Okay, it's supposed to be. It's a bit like gesso. I've had it a while. I haven't even tried it yet. But you're supposed to be able to use watercolours on it better. So I thought I would kill two birds with one stone, as you do, and I'll do this up as a little experiment, midweek thing. So I'm going to paint that and dry it off, and then I thought I would have a go with some watercolours on top just to see. I will put some gold or silver on the top of this, on this raised bit in the end, but I just thought, oh, we'll have a go at this watercolour first and just to see what happens. So I'm just painting it over, as you do. Oh, I done a little course yesterday. I was absolutely exhausted when I got home. It was like 9 till 4. And all I'm printmaking, and I just had a really good time. It was only £20 for the day. It was really good, but I was just absolutely exhausted when I come home yesterday, so don't feel like doing much today. So that's the day I experiment with different things. So I'm not really, because I've been tired, I find talking quite hard, so you have to excuse me if I don't talk a lot, just so my brain don't function very well when I'm tired. It takes a lot out of me doing things like that. It's just a long day for me. I know it sounds really strange, only being 57, but it's to do with my thyroid, I think. Anyway, enough of that. I don't want that. We like upliftingness, don't we? Yeah, I've been playing in my art journal. I played in it a couple of times last week, so I will do a bit more on video as well. That's why I've got some paints out. I've got my Intense bars out in the moment. I think it's just the first thing I grabbed. Oh, I need to clean them properly, really, but it'll be all right. Yeah, I've got some yumminess going on in here now. It's looking good, yeah. So, I done this tag. And that was just out of that printable that I've got, and then I just drew a flower on it and stamped the back. So it goes in here. Anything goes in here, you see. That's why art has no rules. Got to put that on to remind me. Yeah, so I don't know what I've done actually. I stuck that down in there and done this tag up. I've got sort of some paper going on, stuck this bit of card in here. So it's with a paper clip there. And those bits of paper I thought went and done the back of this pocket. There's a little tuck spot there. That's not a pocket, but what else have I done? Oh, I stuck a butterfly somewhere. One of those big butterflies there on that. And then found a textured tag to go in there. Haven't done that up yet. Put another bit around the journal, the other side of it. That's the other side of the pocket. I try to do, if I do something at the front, I'll bung it in the back. Then it's sort of like goes with whatever's back here, if you know what I mean. So just found some bits and pieces lying around that are all going here. So I don't know what that's doing in there. That doesn't really go, but it's in there for a reason, I suppose. Right, okay, that should be all right. Let's play with these. The Intense pencils are fine too. It's just that I have these as well. I've had these a while now. Right, now, should we do big blobs or little blobs? Actually, I haven't got many watercolour brushes here. I've only got a little one because I don't watercolour a lot here. Oh, I've got one. I tend to do that upstairs, and my water's a bit dirty as well, so never mind. What colour should we go for? Well, you know me in blue, so I'm going to have a bit of blue. We shall see what this is like. Yeah, because sometimes they say that with gesso, the watercolour beads up a bit, so, you know, I want to spray it and see what happens. Oh, it does work too. That's definitely, 'cause on gesso, that would have run everywhere. So it's pretty good. So I can't remember how much it was. It's just that I've never heard of it. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try that. So, okay. I'm just going to spray a bit more. And then I'll drop some in. A little bit green. Because I've add water first, it'll be more diluted, but that's okay. Could be a bit bright if I go with, should we do, oh, it's going to be orange, it's going to be bright, isn't it? Wow. Bright it is then. That's very bright, isn't it? But then it shows off what we're doing. I'm going to roll over that and just see what happens. Yeah, so look, it nearly all comes off, which is fine. I'm going to dry that and we'll do it again because I wanted to see what happened. Okay, what I might do is spritz a bit with coffee at the moment. Okay. Okay, I'm going for one of these is ink. I think I can't remember which one. Let's look. That's just brown. Okay, I don't want that one. Can't remember which is which here. I like Payne's Grey. I don't particularly. There we go. That's got to be Payne's Grey. It's like blue. It's beautiful blue. I prefer it to black, so I'm going to go in some of these areas. Okay, and I will spritz again. This is the sort of thing I do. I'll just play until I get something that I like. Yeah, it's definitely better with that darker colour on it. I don't mind it puddling. Okay. Some nice colours coming on there. I'll just soak that up a bit. Okay, now I'm happy with that. So I've got a bit of depth going on, yeah? I'll make sure that's nice and dry now. Right, let's see if we can bring this up now. It's just a bit of gilding wax. And I've used, sorry, it's the Pebeo one, and this one is Renaissance Gold. I was thinking it looks like copper actually. Okay, like that. Okay, I just put that little sticker there. All right, and you see that? So what I'm going to do, because I can't write on the back or anything, I shall cover the back. I cut out half a circle because I had a bit left. I also cut out these two, and they'll go in my bit box because I think loads of nice texture there. And I'm going to put that up there. This one I didn't use the water ground on it, so you can see what I mean. It doesn't move at all. You know, once you put it on, the paper's porous and it just goes straight in. So I've just punched out, because I have one of these punches. Not the cheapest of things, I can assure you, but because I do a lot of my own backgrounds, I thought I would invest in it, because sometimes, you know, I haven't done them on the actual journal cards, so, well, on the Rolodex cards, so I'll just replace them with the ones I've already pre-done, because I do a lot of backgrounds. So I'll just cut that a minute, and I shall put that up there, and then I'll stitch around it, I think, and that's texture again, isn't it? I actually like this side as well. Sure that fits on there nicely. And I'm going to stitch around that in black, and that will frame everything then. I'm going to stitch around there as well, I think. Just got to wait for that to dry. I'm going to stitch around that. There we go. And I'm going to leave all that stitching on. Okay. And this one, if you look, okay, you can go on there, okay, and then these were stuck together a bit later on. Yeah, I have a bit of a sort of textured bit there, and that looks okay with that. And then it covers the backs later on. I mean, they'll end up quite thick, but you know, that's okay. But like I say, that was just a quickie, just to show you a little bit more about texture, and you know, it was quite simple really. Like I say, I wanted to do that experiment, but you could use gesso and then your watercolour and you'll be fine. So perfect. Or spray your water, if you haven't got anything like that, just spritz your paper with, or it should be watercolour paper for doing this, with water first like you would do normally. Yeah, and then add your colour. Okay. Like I say, it doesn't spread around like it does when you use gesso or anything. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Just a little quickie, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye.